What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Eludestalwar playing World of Warcraft Legion. This is episode... oh, correction. This is World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, the beta. This is episode 76, and today I'm going to be playing Eludestalwar. He's our level 114 Tauren Retribution Paladin. You can see I've been putting some work in on him off stream. I got a two-handed mace. It's a blue one. Looks like the starter mace, but it's pretty legit. It's I want to say crit and haste. There was another option for another two-hander that had like versatility and mastery, I think, but I opted for the crit and haste one, I believe. I may be mixed up. We'll double check when we get in game. But yeah, I'm questing in the troll like Zandalar zone, and I think I've almost finished the zone. I'm running around and I'm doing quests for like the tortoise, and I'm knocking out some like dinosaurs and stuff like that. There's these little hidden, like, well, there's a dinosaur that you meet in the city, and he curses you, and he changes you into a little dinosaur, like a little raptor, and you find these piles with like a sword sticking out of it, kind of like Dark Souls. If you've ever seen the camp of Dark Souls where they have the sword sticking out of the campfire, they look kind of like that, except it's a pile of bones with the sword through it, and you touch it and there's a raptor that appears, and they usually curse you and have you do like a little gimmick or something, like you gotta go bite a dinosaur as a little raptor, or bite a human as a little raptor. But yeah, I was doing those things whenever I would see them, and just generally questing around the zone and trying to submit and report any bugs that I've noticed. I've seen a handful. I don't know yet if they've been corrected or not, but I'm keeping an eye out still nonetheless. And I noticed that these signs in the city, I don't know if this is supposed to be intentional or what, but there's like mailboxes in the city that don't work, and these signs outside of these buildings, when you mouse over them, they don't work. That's actually something that I'm going to report right now, because I just realized I probably should have said something about that yesterday. This is the port of Zandalar Zuldazar. In the port of Zandalar Zuldazar, whenever you mouse over the shop signs, you are not given a tooltip or information on the name of that shop. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Most of this stuff that I'm reporting, I'm sure they're aware of, but I go ahead and I submit it anyways. Wyvern Fall Gaming says, "How did you get beta access, Lucky?" I've just opted in, man. I thought I'd sent you a picture yesterday, but I may have saw your message a little late. But I could show you a screenshot of where you go in your battle.net account, and inside of your settings for your battle.net account, you got games and codes. You got to actually check the checkbox to opt into betas for, like, they have all the Blizzard games: Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft. You could just go ahead and check the box under World of Warcraft and get access to the beta WoW. I'm questing here in Zuldazar. Yeah, Zuldazar. And I've cleared out most of the areas that you see are green here on the map. I've done those kind of hubs, but there's like these ones that are sending me way south and way north that I still got to go find out about. I think before, maybe I should hit the Royal Report up. Let me do that right quick, and then I'll go up north to whatever this is, Dazalar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dazaralar. I think that's right. I'm gonna go down here by the docks. I've been trying to avoid the water because cows aren't good at swimming. Wyvernfall Gaming says, "So it's public." I think it's still a closed beta. I think they're doing it in waves. I think the people that have been opted in, I'm I want to say the longest, but like I've been opted in since previous expansions, so I don't know like if that would be considered are we back? Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of a lag spike there for some reason. Everybody started running in place. Yeah, lag, man. I think that was my internet actually. I don't know. I stayed connected to the game, everything just caught up really fast. You can't see the stream? Try refreshing your page. It's OBS just reconnected rather. There's all these hostiles in the area too, and they're not aggroing. I did download an update before I logged in. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'm trying to figure out what this quest wants me to do. It looked like I was going to get a follower for a second there. I ran inside of the ship just a second ago, but I was lagging out and OBS disconnected on me, so let's go back in. Oh, okay, here we are. This must be the table. Is this the table that they're talking about? Okay, so we get, looks like we got a follower and some war resources. Mission from the War Chief. Our task is not to be taken lightly, Eludestalwar. I know it says Eludestalwar, but I'm going to say Eludestalwart. Okay, so there's these Zolian crewmen. I'm going to go ahead and submit this bug. There are hostile Azulian crewmen in the area that are not aggroing, comma, but it appears as though they shouldn't be here. Let's just say that. We got Arcanus Valtros, or Valtroy, or Valtrois, however you say it. How about now, Wyvern Fall, is it working now? We got the scouting map with nothing on it. We have Shadows of War. We can send our follower off here for some recruitment orders. Now, yesterday people were doing war fronts. They said you just had to talk to the table. Now, there's a table here on this boat, apparently. And then there's also a table in the main capital area, Zoldazar. Trade Prince Gallywix. It's good to see him being a fat troll. Look at that bike, though. His war trike. That's a pretty baller war trike. I like how the hair looks like it's the visor. It's like the windshield. He's got the little bobblehead on his antenna there. This thing looks hoss. He's got the little skull and crossbones nameplate. It looks like he could get a passenger, like a passenger would stand there. But they probably get their face melted off by that turbo engine there. Riverfall says, I've been opted in since before Argus existed. They still only let me in patches as far as I know, despite that I just got the expansion. Never even broke a rule. Yeah, my cousin, he's been playing for a while. I think he hopped in during Wrath of the Lich King. Maybe even before that.
What is it?
Actually, I want to say Wrath. Maybe the end of BC, my cousin started playing, but he also has not got a beta invite. It's not completely uncommon. Like, if you watch Savix, I think it's a joke, a meme that he's making where he's asking for a beta key because there are so many people that want the beta. But I don't think he's actually.
See it done. And dispatch reports of
I think he already has a beta key. He's just not playing the game. I'm not sure though. Tiragard Sound has lots of pirates on the coastline.
Farewell.
The pirates. Seam of Azeroth Underground. Do I like Profit? Golden Opportunity. Time is money. This is the trade print. Let's go work for Rexar. I trust Rexar. He says Stormsong Valley Kul Tiras has surrounded. Yeah, let's go check out the Kul Tiras. Our foothold's gonna be over there.
Not test me. Out with it.
Report to High Warlord Kromush in Zoldazar.
What do you need?
Here's Kromush. Hurry up and get yourself squared away. Got a battle to get to. Okay. Speak with Dread Captain. Riverfall says, I even bought BlizzCon. Oh, you're going to BlizzCon, man? That's awesome. That's cool. So you got a BlizzCon ticket and you've been opted in since August, but you still haven't got a beta invite. WTF, Blizz? You know what? Actually, don't feel bad because I was just watching Allcraft yesterday. The world's top healer in Method also does not have a beta invite, and he's like the top tier, like one of the top tier gamers in World of Warcraft that exist, and even he isn't playing. But yeah, that's they're I don't know how what their methodology is for selecting people. Maybe it's like I actually I have no idea. I don't know what they're doing. I heard at some point that they were giving like the content creators first access, like but I don't know if I would be even in the same category as those content creators. And then I also think it has something to do with how long you've played World of Warcraft, like how old your account is. Like my account, I've been playing since the end of vanilla, so my account is that old. So maybe it's like content creators and veteran WoW players, but honestly, I have no idea. So I'm speculating.
I stay the course.
Look at Anduin. No, Anduin, no. What is this? Why? I'm gonna print this. Oh no. Why? Look at the way this is. Anduin, you nasty Anduin. I'm gonna capture that. I'm gonna make something about that later. What? What kind of path is that? It's like Anduin was doing a long reaching nasty there. Oh no. That surprised me. I'm gonna crop that. Oh, gross. At everyone. Anduin is dirty. Oh, I wanted to also bring something up yesterday whenever I was looking at MMO Champion. Well, yesterday MMO Champion put out something here. Black? Why is it a black screen? Let me. It's trying to show something else. Here we are. Okay, check it out. There was a blue post yesterday on MMO Champion. They highlighted it. It says racials and trinkets off the GCD in Battle for Azeroth beta. You can see what class abilities are on the GCD for BFA on the WoW DB beta site. But apparently he says, this is what the blue post says. He says, yeah, we agree that having racials on the GCD isn't feeling great. Having to press multiple buttons in a row that don't do anything but increase throughput isn't particularly engaging. While we can resolve that issue within the context of the specific toolkit, racials as well as on-use trinkets add an extra layer on top of that. So, in an upcoming beta build, likely next week, they're going to be taking racials and on-use trinkets back off of the GCD. So, that's pretty cool. I thought that was interesting. So, they're not completely against the GCD. I think they just don't want you macroing like 5 class abilities, 2 trinkets, and racials on the GCD. You know what I mean? So, like, their idea is that the rotation in combat is more engaging. And I've already seen a few situations where even as Eludestalwar doing dungeons, where I think that the GCD has set me apart from the party. In a few quick decision moments where like shit's hitting the fan, and I could just like war stomp and like get my quick Justicar Vengeance heal. And speaking of which, I've been meaning to read this. Justicar's Vengeance here, it says damage is increased by 50% when using against stunned targets. So the move itself focuses holy energy to deliver a powerful weapon strike that deals 2.5k holy damage. That's in my current gear state. Like, that goes up as I get more mastery and strength, I want to say. And it also restores health equal to the damage done. So whenever I do that 2.5k attack, I get that 2.5k heal. And then that's 50% more if the target is stunned. Now, Justicar's Vengeance used to be a crit strike. In Legion, it's a crit strike whenever it's a 100% chance to crit, and you get the healing and damage done kind of buff there. Now, what's happening? I gotta get on a cannon here. It's weird without music. It's kind of like less engaging not having any background music. Yesterday, I tried to stream some like some mellow tunes or whatever. I had like this lo-fi hip-hop kind of thing going on in the background. All that did was give me more latency and flag my video for copyright. So I went ahead and decided to not do that today, but I got the music turned on right now and it's like there is none. So that's kind of unfortunate. Now what am I supposed to do? It says cannons. Man, there's a... looks like cannons down there. Here's a ladder. Oh, I guess the ladder puts you up. Am I supposed to jump in the water? Or are those cannons, or are those shadows of cannons? I don't see any cannons on the ship though. Maybe the cannons are below deck. Usually they are, right? On like normal ships, or... yeah, here we are. Okay, my bad. I should have already known that the cannons were right there. Okay, so Kul Tiran forces slain. Looks like we just dropped some target reticles on these people. This feels very much like the initial starter for Stormheim. Or, yeah, Stormheim? Is that right? Is that the name of the zone? I'm already forgetting what the previous expansion was. You gotta come over with Nathanos, you're on a boat. Nathanos makes you ride on the back of his bat awkwardly if you're a giant Tauren. It looks kind of strange. Wyvernfall says, my account probably isn't old enough for the amount of subs I have. I have PTR access, just not BFA beta access. Yeah, most people don't, Wyvernfall, not yet. I think they're releasing it in waves to stress test the server because there's only 2 separate servers, Anduin and Sylvanas, on beta, and they're like mega servers, so everybody that's getting invited from NA and EU is piled onto these 2 servers, and both of the servers currently are full. So, I think that might be part of the reason. Wyvernfall says, do you think Blizzard might have just seen my beta key, or might not have seen my beta key yet, and I got BlizzCon and I never checked my email, so I might have missed it? Hi, so thoughts. Well, I think if you do get beta, it's just going to show up on your launcher. We should, I could probably show you, let me see. Is this right? Here. Propatas. There's my launcher. How do I get my launcher up on there? Well, exe, that's that. MS Paint. Battle not. Here we are. Check this out. So on my launcher, this is what it looks like whenever I'm going to log in. It's a drop down menu here. It opens up and then you get these other selections. So like this is the beta I'm currently selected for. I guess whatever program this is using like some software that you can't see this drop down menu. But like for example, I'm on beta for Azeroth. I can switch to live, and this is the live one. And then I could switch to the starter edition. That's a starter edition. So I have 3 other games that I could select in the World of Warcraft section, and I just select beta. But yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up, but there's a menu that's open right now, and it shows beta right here above my play button. That's how you know if you have it. You don't have to check your email or anything like that. And I actually, before I got beta, I was checking my email every single day, like kind of obsessively trying to find out if I have beta. Cause like I'm a content creator. I'm not like the Towley or even like Mistledine or S-Fond or any of those guys. I'm not Savix, but I'm still doing videos, so I don't know. This is more of like my style of streaming, is just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is the part I'm lost at. If I can, I'd like to go back at some point and edit these videos, but I need to get some editing software. And I try to use the YouTube thing, but it takes a lot of time to edit a video on YouTube, and you don't get all the editing options that you get with like editing software to make it look nice. So the way I figure is it's probably a waste of time until I can actually do it the right way. Okay, so I keep getting distracted. Not having music is making my mind wander. It's keeping me less engaged. Optional, landing craft boarded, sea witch point investigated. So there's supposed to be a landing craft here somewhere. Is it on the boat still? Let me just hit this rope maybe. Ah, okay. So the rope was where it was. I need shoulders. It's the only item that I have that isn't updated to BFA. I look like a voodoo man. Oh, speaking of which, yesterday whenever I was running up in the Zuldazar area, we had to do a quest that if you've ever ran ZA or ZG back in the day, there's the fights that each boss that you fight in, I want to say it's ZG. Like there's one that's like a cat boss. Here, let me just show you. I actually was wondering this yesterday. Sitting here trying to figure this out. I remember Cataclysm. Yeah, Zolgarub. So yesterday I had to fight a handful of guys for a quest, and they were like spirits. So yeah, it was the bosses in ZA. So I fought this guy, and all I was doing was I would ring a gong, and the spirit of this guy would come out. And he actually looked like this. And then I don't think I fought this guy. I did fight this guy though. And I was wondering too if they updated the models, because they look different right now. Like, I think I fought that guy. And what was cool is it's like you did like a little one-man fight with these dudes. Not these two, but these first four. These are like the first bosses that you fight when you go into ZA. And you had to fight them for this quest, and they were doing some of the same abilities that they did during the fight in the dungeon. So I thought that was interesting. Ah, Blessing of Freedom's not letting me. I was hoping I could exploit that. Here, look, Rexar's companion. Let me see if I can heal him. No. Okay, so my abilities have no effect right here. I tried the Blessing of Freedom and a lay on hands, but it didn't work. What the hell? Blood and thunder, my friend. What did he say? He said, his heart grows weak. There's nothing more I can do for him but to end his suffering. Blood and thunder, my friend. He just murdered his companion. That's kind of depressing. These humans have made a grave error today. I lay on hands that guy. He just murdered. Onward, I'm glad you came, Eludestalwar. With your help, we will show these Kul Tiras dogs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go show them blah, blah, blah. Follow me, it isn't far from here. Don't worry, I know where it's at. I have a mini-map. Sometimes if you leave these guys behind, they'll just stand there, so you gotta make sure they're following you. Like I was escorting a princess. You can't outrun the princess. And that's another thing too, it's like, I get what they're doing with the cinematic stuff, like how you gotta follow the little RP to a certain extent to get to the next part of the quest. But stuff like this happens, like in the middle of your vehicle quest, or in the middle of your escort quest, you're at a point where you can't just stop. And you have to wait throughout your dungeon queue before you can even join. Okay, so here we are. Now, there'll be quests right here whenever I leave the dungeon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and join. Wyvernfall says, I so wish I had beta. Yeah, man. I've really wanted it too, but as I have it now, I'm less excited by the fact that these characters and all my progress are gonna be wiped. It almost feels like I'm kind of wasting my time a little bit, like for my own progression and stuff like that, by playing right now. And that's also like something my cousin was mentioning too. Is like he probably, if he got beta, he probably wouldn't even play it because like none of your progress is going to be saved. And I don't even think that these guys or myself are going to get any kind of goodies or anything for beta testing. I mean, at most we kind of know some of the pitfalls and like lulls and stuff like that in the questing and progression whenever we actually do play the game. So like I guess experience wise it's probably good, but like character and progression wise it's really setting us back more than the rest of the community that's still playing on live. But honestly, like who else is still playing live right now? A few quote-unquote social guilds and casual guilds are stepping foot into Antorus doing like quote-unquote heroic content, but I don't know. I think most people that play the game seriously are waiting for BFA to come out, and they're probably just sitting on Fortnite or PUBG. But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it though, like getting a sneak peek at the new classes and abilities and learning how to play my class and stuff like that. Like this stuff's it's all subject to change though, so I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk myself out of it, but I definitely don't want, like, I don't want you to worry or like my cousin to worry about not being in on the beta. You're really not missing anything. I mean, we're getting bad latency here and there and disconnects, but it's really not that bad. It's almost a polished game. But they got like missing dialogue and the music's missing. It's really kind of messing me up that the music's missing. Whenever I'm playing normally, like while I'm not streaming, I have all the volume kind of turned down a bit. All I can hear is my moves and abilities. And I'll have like a playlist of music going in the background. And that's entertaining, but I don't know. Weaverfall said, did Vol'jin have anything against Kromgar? It's not like they're Kokron. Oh, why did Vol'jin have anything against the Kromgar? It's not like they're the Kokron. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Like, my cousin's the lore buff. I don't really follow too much of the story. Weaverfall says, why does Vol'jin hate the Kromgar and the Kromgar? The Kokron are the ones who did the bad stuff. I don't know. I think Vol'jin's dead, isn't he? Like, are you talking about back when Vol'jin was alive? Like, why did he hate those people? I didn't even know there was any, and I actually I don't even know who the Kromgar are. I've heard of the Kokron. Those are like the elite guards of what is it? Not Ironforge, Orgrimmar. Weaverfall said, okay. This has been happening a lot lately too. As I run dungeons, the tanks and the healers like to leave. I think they're farming specific bosses at this point. Like maybe they got the loot tables figured out, or maybe they're just not enjoying dungeon runs. I'm not sure. Somebody got Warforged 315 wrists. Devana? Oh, maybe that was okay. So Devana got their epic bracers rather, and left the group. That feels like old school WoW a little bit. The Kata WoW. This is kind of like the impression that I'm getting from BFA is a very Cataclysm vibe. Like not like the world breaking and Deathwing and all that stuff, but like I guess the last leg of Cataclysm. Like I was just looking up the ZAZG stuff. Like I'm getting the ZAZG vibe from BFA, but I am in the zones where those are represented, I guess. Riverfall says Kromgar are Garrosh's standing army, but they existed under Thrall too. Oh, okay. So they're like his elite guard protectors. I'm taking damage for some reason. Oh, we ain't got no healer. Oh shit. Here, let's they pulling extra stuff here. We're gonna need some blessing here. Some of that right now. Oh my lord. Alright, this is how I heal myself. Ragaga, Justicar's vengeance. Ragagar, Justicar's vengeance. Here, let's just go holy. Holy it is. Alright, well here we go. I'm not even set up for this. Oh, I probably should have got mana. I need more mana. Shit. Crusader Strike reduces the... That's cool. I'm in combat. Okay. Let me drink some water. Drink some water, cow. Drink some water, cow. Come on, cow. Drink your water. I'll at least see when it comes off a cooldown there. Oh, did we get a healer? We got a healer. Swap back to Rhett. Swap back to Rhett. Swap back to... I can't switch specs while I'm in combat. He said wisdom, please. In combat and not swap spec. Well, I can at least set up my my bars for this while we're waiting for these guys to get right. Beacon, let's put Crusader Strike there, Light of the Martyr here, Cleanse can go there, Consecration right here, and Aura Mastery can go up here. Well, let's put that on 5. This can go here, let's just put that there. Blessing of Sacrifice. Quick, swap specs. Still in combat. Can't swap. Wah, wah, wah. Just let these guys keep pulling, and I'll just keep reminding them that they're keeping me in perpetual combat. Hopefully I don't get kicked. Alright. And I think that's all the moves. Okay, here, swap. Activate. Come on, Din. Swapping. Alright, good. There's your backseat driven buff. I should tell the healer, make sure you cast Holy Shock. Cast Holy Shock if someone takes damage. Because that's what your job is. Yeah, man. Y'all done made the moo cow. The moo cow is angry. Wyvernfall says Kokron are the elite. I missed what you were saying, man. Let me catch up. Hey Elude, or hey P Vega. Hey Pink Rose, hey P Vega. It's kind kind of chaotic at the moment. We lost our healer. I went heals. I was out of mana. They kept perpetually pulling, so I couldn't spec my healing talents. And then we got a healer, and then I tried to switch to ret. And then they kept us in combat, so I couldn't switch to ret. And the healer was telling me that I needed to buff them with wisdom. And I was like, I'm still holy spec. And been chatting here with Wyvernfall the whole time. Pete Vega, how you doing, man? He says, hi, R and Elude and all. He says, I meant E. No worries, I got you. Pink Rose says, hi, Elude, how's he doing today? And Wyvernfall says, Pink Rose, do you know why the Kongar got the same reputation as the Kokron? And Pete Vega said, hi, Pink. Oh, man, we got the old crew all together here. How's it going? Pink Rose says, I don't play WoW no more. You should opt in for the beta, because we could at least run together if you were opted in for the beta. And the beta doesn't cost money. It's free. Like, I didn't have my subscription active whenever I got my beta invite. And they still invited me. I was like, what? I was pretty excited. And the whole time I was trying to come back to play WoW whenever I knew I had that beta invite for like a week. Just got a little busy IRL. So what are you up to now, Pink Rose, now that you're not playing WoW? Legion was fun. It's just right there towards the end we had all those old returning players, and I don't know, it was weird because we had people that were coming from even previous expansions to check out Legion. And then we also had the people who were part of Legion that fell off during the first leg of the expansion, kind of like I did, to go see what other games were doing. And then they had all the catch-up race. That was actually during the iteration that you were playing, Pink Rose, the late Legion starters. Pink Rose says, hi, Pete. Pete Vega said, good, and you? How's the baby cooking? Still doing well with the mommy and the baby, Pink Rose? Also, did you find out if it was a boy or a girl? I remember you saying that you were going to, but I don't remember if you said you did or not. Wyvernfall says, to catch Elude up, Kromgar are more like the army for the Horde, while the Kokron are more like the elite guard for the Horde. Oh, okay, so I see. So Kromgar are just the grunts, and the Kokron are the special forces types. Or I guess they'd probably be equivalent to like the CIA. Pink Rose says, good, thank you. I found out the sex of the I find out the sex of the baby next week, and I'm playing Neverwinter. I got 2 level 70s. Nice. 2 level 70s. I don't think I have one character to level 70 yet. I was doing the warrior for a bit, or whatever the equivalent is. The fighter? Is it the fighter? Oh right, the great weapon fighter, the GWF. I got him up to like, I want to say 50. I don't think I actually maxed him out yet. And then I had that trickster that was already 60 from before. And then I think I also started leveling one of those warlock types up to like 30. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to commit to. That's a problem for me lately. I really want to solve that. I really want to fix that. I want to be better at just honing in on one specific class and just gaining a deeper level of mastery over just that one class. I get to a certain level of mastery where I'm like, okay, I understand this, and then I'll tune hop over to something else. And I don't know if that's good. Maybe I should be doing something else. This doesn't work. If I bubble, maybe? Yeah, I can bubble and walk faster. Just ran Frogger right there. Electric Frogger. Okay, we got a rogue, me, and a mage. Who would be better to grab the eye, do you think? I think I'm just going to follow closely behind the tank here. And I'll grab and throw the orb over. Get it, get it, get it. Everybody's trying to grab it. Let's just clear out a little bit here. Is it the other eye? Oh, it is the other eye. So that changes. Last time it was the left eye. I guess it's the right eye now. Alright. There we go. These frost mages are doing pretty well. Another class that I see doing really well is demonology warlocks. Demonology specifically. If you're a demonology warlock, you almost look like your own one-man raid, because you got like all them people, or all them imps, and all them different types of demons and stuff around you. It's truly like an old school necromancer now. Like the undead army risen types. Wyvern Falls says, nowadays Orgrimmar is just defended by a well-armed orc militia and troll/Tauren auxilia with the Windrider elites, and then of course the players. And then Wyvern Falls says, Orgrimmar does still have demolishers though. Ah, I see. This last fight's a little anticlimactic, because you just get these waves. Here. Ah, I can't lay on hands that guy anymore. So, last time I ran this, I was able to just throw a lay on hands on that dude, and he got healed up really fast. But I guess it doesn't work that way anymore. I think you continue to fight waves of these things until this guy's topped off though. Is he topped off yet? Not yet. There you go. GG. Alright, so let's get our treasure chest and pop smoke. I was starting to set up healing spec there. Almost had to heal. It kind of makes me wonder if I should just go ahead and spec that out right now so it's ready when I need it. I do have tank spec already set up. Maybe I should get the holy going though. I'm going to do two-hander holy. I think this will convert to a healy. Yeah, this will convert to a healy mace. So But let's do two-hander holy. That'll be cool. Now, talents. LVY does not like that. Okay, so what I was going to do was Crusader Strike, reducing the cooldown of Holy Shock and Light of the Dawn. Because I actually want to hit really often and hard with my two-hander. A Rule of Law increases the range of your heals and reach of mastery. That could be interesting. I usually do grab that. Range of my heals and stuff. But this is it's 2 charges, so it's not something that's just a passive effect anymore. Unbreakable Spirit reduces the cooldown of Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and Lay on Hands. Or do I want movement speed? Let's reduce the cooldown of stuff. I don't think a healer needs to move too often. Well, I say that, but we'll see. I mean, it's really dependent on the fight. The Hammer of Justice. Get out of here. Why am I... Oh, because I'm... I was like, wait, I'm in Healy spec. Obviously, I'm setting that one up, right? Okay, so Fist of Justice will go. I like Aura of Sacrifice. We get away from these people so I can still spend talents. Judgment of Light. Judgment now causes the next 25 attacks to heal the target. Or Holy Avenger. Increase haste by 30%. Holy Shock healing by... And that's a 1.5 minute cooldown. I already have a couple cooldowns. Holy Prism. If I really want to... Fires a beam of light that scatters to strike a clump of targets. If a beam is aimed at an enemy, it deals almost 2k holy damage and radiates healing to 5 allies. If a beam's aimed at a friendly, it heals for a good amount and then prisms out. Okay, so it sounds like that's more useful as an offensive talent, so I'm going to grab it as an offensive talent. Sanctified Wrath. Avenging Wrath, it lasts longer and reduces Holy Shock's cooldown. Avenging Crusader. I become the ultimate Crusader of Light, increasing Crusader Strike, Judgment, and auto attack damage. Oh, that sounds like that's the shit right there. I might go for that. Oh, I look dark. Do I look dark to you guys, or is this okay? Do I need to brighten the screen up a little? I'm messing with this camera every day because it's such a poor quality. I try to like make it look as good as possible. I'm trying different things out, but let me know if it needs to be darker or lighter or anything like that. The lighter it becomes, the more washed out I look. Awakening. Light of the Dawn has a 15% chance to grant you Avenging Wrath for 10 seconds. Avenging Wrath. Call upon the light, become an avatar of retribution, increasing your damage and healing and crit strike by 30%. I like this. I kind of like the go DPS mode every 2 minutes. That's kind of cool. Crusader Strike and Judgment cooldowns are faster. And they heal injured allies for the damage that they deal. Yeah, man. I'm going with Avenging Crusader. That's going on cooldown too. Divine Purpose. Casting Light of the Dawn or Holy Shock has a 20% chance to not trigger the... This sounds fun. I think I'm gonna go I'm gonna go DPS spec. This is gonna be cool. Increases haste. I might actually switch to this one too then. Cause okay, so this whole spec's about Holy Shocking and Crusader Striking. Cause Crusader Strike resets the cooldown of Holy Shock and Light of the Dawn. And then also, Light of the Dawn does something fancy. Is that right? Maybe I can buff Light of the Dawn somehow? Okay, so Holy Shock and Light of the Dawn get refreshed the more I Crusader Strike. And Crusader Striking... I don't know. Another cooldown to push... This could bridge the gap though whenever I'm not on Avenging Crusader mode. Oh wait. Light of the Dawn has a chance to grant you Avenging Wrath. Oh okay, so you do have to choose one or the other. Increases your haste and your Holy Shock healing, but that's healing, so that has nothing to do with the DPS. Okay, let's go this way. Let's try that out. I'm actually going to heal the next dungeon. Well, I'm going to DPS the next dungeon. Don't tell anyone. I'm going to heal, though. I'm going to heal. I'm actually going to be DPSing, but I'm going to heal. Okay, so this is a 2-minute cooldown. Light of the Martyr. An interrupt. Cheer.
Our ancestors be praised.
I'm gonna heal a dungeon. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Here goes. Let's see how long the healer queue is. 7 seconds. That's ridiculous.
Heed the call of the depths.
Ah, yeah. You done goofed now. You done messed with the wrong cow.
I bleed.
I'm a cow.
Tide.
Hey, Pink Rose. I'm a cow. Wyvernfall said bye. Alright, Wyvernfall, take it easy. Oh, he also said, was the Horde Demon Hunter with the 600 speed mount I saw a hacker? I think you can actually stack speed as a stat. And actually for Demon Hunters, the more speed, the more movement speed they have, the harder they hit. It's kind of cool about Demon Hunters. The more mobile they are, the stronger they are. Oh, I should be setting these up.
You will face the eye.
I wonder if that's... Will these affect my healing as well? Avenging Wrath? Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of like, with my Azerite armor, I'm kind of spec towards DPS mode. I don't know if it's going to affect my Healy stuff. Alright, so my goal is, I'm going to run this dungeon, and I'm going to heal it, but I want to try to out DPS at least 1 DPS. If not, at least the tank then. And our priorities are getting Holy Shock and Light of the Dawn on cooldown, and then Crusader striking to get it back off of cooldown. So, while keeping down Consecration for AoE pools. Crusader strike, Light of the Dawn. Got a free Light of the Dawn, got another free Light of the Dawn. Yeah, this is kind of like the way the Legion version plays, but definitely a little bit more fancy. Empowers your chosen aura to increase its radius. Aura sacrifice causes damage to be redirected to you. Okay. And then I just gotta make sure that I'm Oh, was that me? I thought I accepted. Sorry guys, my bad. Don't know why that happened. I was looking too hard at my moves, I guess. Y'all want some of Debo? Come get some. Ooh, I really like this dungeon. Pigro said moo. Wyvernfall says he was a horde human. Oh, a horde human demon hunter? Yeah, he must have been a hacker because the only people allowed to be demon hunters are night elves and blood elves, I think.
Then the troll empire will rise again.
This guy's gonna try to pull like a maniac. Let me see if I can set him as focus or my UI is gonna bug. Ah, I got him on focus. Nice. No. Shit. I need to unbind that. That's gonna mess me up. My shift key should be casting on my focus target, but it's instead it's swapping my bars, so I gotta find out where that binding is. So we got that overlapping music thing happening right now. That pet taunt off, please. EC, action bars, general, bar 2, show empty bars. Maybe it's key bindings. Okay, key bindings. Multi-action bar controls one. These unbind, unbind, unbind. I gotta individually unbind all these. Hurry. Okay, unbind, 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 unbind. Okay, here we go. Now I should be able to just, yes! Okay, and then the hunter's taking damage will beacon him. Alright, now we're going to start getting competitive with it. Got to make sure that I'm keeping my Light of the Dawn and Holy Shock on cooldown. Ooh. I'm gonna let that poison tick. It's just doing moderate damage. Alright, we got all those down. Alright, we want a Holy Shock, Light of the Dawn, then Crusader Strike. Drop a Consecration, Holy Shock, Light of the Dawn, Crusader Strike. Heal the big guy, or the main guy. I don't have my mount on my bar either. At least by the end of this run we'll be set up. Here, let's give him that. Light of the Dawn, we'll Consecrate and then Holy Shock and then Crusader Strike those back off a cooldown. Holy Shock, Consecrate, Light of the Dawn. Got a free Light of the Dawn, got another free Light of the Dawn, and another one. I love it. I love how procky it is. It feels good. Alright, this guy's gonna fear. I wonder, Judgment does something as well, but I forget what. I'm gonna have to look that up. Somewhere in my talents, I think. What the what? Gaming Townsend said, hello Elude, or hey Elude. Then he says, it's me. He said, I just wanted to see how you're doing. I see you're still going. Yeah, man, I just got to the beta invite, so I'm trying to level a guy up to 120 to see what it is. But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you again. I'm still at it. I took a break. I went on hiatus for like a week last week. I had some IRL stuff I had to take care of, but now I'm back into my normal schedule, trying to get back into the groove of things while testing out and enjoying BFA. So it's pretty cool. I'm really digging the Holy Paladin. He's not super high damage though. I feel like maybe there's something I could do to do more damage. Like I want him to be a full legit DPS but also can heal. But maybe that'd be too OP, I don't know. Okay, let's go get this guy. We'll stun him. Heal thyself. Let's give the mage some blessings. Mage? Oh my goodness. Nobody's getting healed while I'm jacking around with all this stuff. I'm topping everyone off though, and I feel like all I'm doing is DPSing, so that to me is a good thing. I think I may save my DPS cooldown for boss fights. Coca Zappas, he says, hey Elude! Elude! My bad, phone's autocorrect. He called me Elise. Elise! Elude! Yeah, no worries, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I didn't know you watched Stoops, man. I didn't know you were a moderator on Stoops. That was interesting to see you over there. I've kind of been following Stoops out the corner of my eye for a while. I like his videos that he does on PvP. Him and Savix do a lot of PvP videos. Swifty too. For a while there towards the end of Legion, I felt like I was going to start getting into PvP myself. So I kind of scoped out the state of the game. I really dig it, especially as a Paladin. You're very strong in PvP as a Pally. Hell, Pallies play good anywhere though. They're really a class that can do it all. Which you would think like druids and monks and stuff like that. They kind of are, I guess, but druids and monks, they have their own vibe. I don't know. There's something about a plate wearing DPS that can heal themselves that just feels OP. Man, we're getting all kinds of holy shocks. I'm gonna try to beat the tank. Go, go, go. I think really the priority is to get back to holy shocking as quick as possible. So at the very least, even if you don't get Light of the Dawn on cooldown, it should be like holy shock. We got a haste versatility leggings here versus crit and haste. Crit's really our main stat as a healer. The old critidin. Or at least that's the way it's always been. I think Infusion of Light, my super swift cast light of the Holy Light, or whatever this is, Flash of Light and Holy Light. Both of those are dependent on getting the Infusion of Light procs from Holy Light or Holy Shot crits. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the names of things again. Everything's a light or holy or something with the pallies. Let's go ham. Go, 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 go. Alright, so we got Dino down here. This guy's been bugged. He fears even if you do LOS. I wasted a Crusader strike there. I gave him my Blessing of Sacrifice. Terrifying Visage. Let's see if we can get behind here. Damn. I wanted to see if I can LOS that. You're supposed to LOS it. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, he's got me. We'll just bubble. We can heal while we're up here, so it's okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. If I can heal while that's going on, then that's pretty okay. Oh yeah, we made mincemeat of that guy. You know, even if I'm not like a full legit DPS, I'm still doing 10% of the group's damage that would otherwise not have been done had I not been kind of DPS mode. So that's interesting. That's pretty good. I like Aura of Sacrifice. My reasoning behind picking that is all the damage that's being redirected to me, I can quickly heal just by hitting my alt modifier, because I alt self cast. So I hold down alt and I click a healing spell and it heals me. And that also heals my beacon target, which is the hunter currently. And I can shift heal or focus target heal my tank. And then the only two people I really got to worry about are the remaining 2 DPS. And usually just by me doing my normal abilities, those guys are getting healed too.
I will tear your soul apart.
I'm going to try just Crusader striking and refreshing my Holy Shock. And then Holy Shock DPSing. Crusader strike. I mean, Light of the Dawn is legit, but unless I actually do need to cleave heal, I don't think the healing is worth the global cooldown. And I need to make sure that I'm topped off so I can receive all of their Blessing of Sacrifice. I shouldn't let myself go below 75%. And that was the entire dungeon. That was the quickest dungeon I've had so far. That's it, right? That's the last. Yeah, that was it. It said complete, right? Yep, that's it. I'm just like one hair away from dinging. Kokazappa says, I'm good though, how are you? I got beta, so when I'm home, if you want to play some more beta, we can... Yeah, man! Wait, Melee Wings is baseline? No, I had the talent for that. Definitely hit me up though, man. We can roll some beta. That'll be fun, having somebody to run with. I opted for Avenging Crusader. It replaces Avenging Wrath, which is a damage cooldown. Like, you can hit it to do more damage, but... what this does specifically that I really like is Crusader Strike, Judgment, they cool down 35% faster, so they refresh faster. They also heal up to 3 injured allies for 175% of the damage that they deal. And it says injured allies, so that sounds to me like Ancestral Spirit from the Shaman, where it just kind of automatically finds the least health, and then it applies the heal to them. It doesn't appear as though there's a range for that. So even just out in the world questing, I could be healing allies, I'm sure. But I like the flavor text. You become the ultimate Crusader of Light, increasing your Crusader Strike, Judgment, and auto attack damage by 30%. I just wish it wasn't a 2-minute cooldown. Or if there was, I wish there was a way I could like make that happen faster, like without having to wait so much. This I don't think I want to put anything on that. Let me get my food buff. I'm gonna requeue here. Just out here in the stuff, I'm gonna take a quick bio. So be right back. Quick bio. I'm gonna try to go before I get killed. Be right back. Kokazappa says my B tag is. Oh, okay. I'll add you as soon as I get back, man. Be right back. One sec. Oh yeah, just in time because I just started getting attacked and the dungeon popped. Alright, we're back. Go ahead and enter. Kokazappa says, what level are you right now? I have an arcane mage that is 111. I got a couple of 111s. I also have Eludestalwar here. He's level 1. He's about to hit 115, I want to say. All I've been doing is the Zandalar quests and DPS dungeon queuing. Yeah, he's 114, just a hair away from 115. Oh wait, no, he just hit 114 apparently. I thought I was just a hair away from dinging, but apparently not. Here, we'll join instant chat. Hey, there it is. 115, new dungeon, the Mother Lode. Oh, nice. We're unlocking dungeons still? I didn't know that. Okay, these dudes are not waiting. Okay, let me set focus. Good. Okay. We'll throw a beacon on this dude. Actually, he's melee. Let's throw a beacon on a ranged. Okay. Let's give him a quick heal. My buttons aren't exactly where I remember them. Alright, let's get going. Off to a shaky start. This is a weirder group than the last. And we went a different direction. Normally we go to the left there. It's always interesting to me that the tanks sometimes take alternate paths. I wonder if sometimes if it deals with them being left-handed or right-handed. Or maybe they're just being exploratory. Like, I don't know. Come on, Eludestalwar. Let's do this. Kokazappa says, alright dude, my next class is about to start. Add me on retail and beta and we can play whenever, dude. I'll help you with arenas too if you need. Later, Strum, Elude. Alright, take it easy, Kokazappas. Have a good day. And I'll keep an eye out for you, for sure. I'm going to add you on my BattleNet just as soon as I catch a break here. How is the Demon Hunter taking so much damage? Come on, bro. I don't know why, man, but I'm beginning to associate Demon Hunters with bad players. I was actually just thinking, if I could guess, it's probably because my cousin plays a Demon Hunter so well. He's like a really geared Demon Hunter, and I think that's like his main character. So anybody else that doesn't measure up to that is suck, in my opinion. There's a rare back there that it looks like we missed. Oh, I forgot my Moose Stomp. I need my Moose Stomp. Gotta get my Moose Stomp. Where is it? Right here, War Stomp. Got him. Okay, good. I probably will go back for Divine Steed to be increased. Because, at least with this group, I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up with these guys. Alright, we're gonna go melee mode, or DPS mode. So now every time we judge or do a damaging ability, we're healing the party. Oh, look at that. It says the ultimate Crusader of Light. I actually become light when I use it. That's pretty neat. I dig it. Step on the squids, or the maggots. It seems like the mage wants to take more damage than the warlock, so we're gonna beacon a light the mage. And this tank is just determined to move out of my consecration. Bad face. Yellow circles are good. Stay in yellow circles. Pigro says every time you stomp, you should you should yell moo. That's a good idea. I think I'll do that. New macro. Oh look, we can make it the bull. We'll call it get the horns. Cause when you mess with the bull, you know, when you mess with the bull, get the horns. Okay, show. Let's see if I can just do this dirty cast. War stomp. This is just dirty / moo. Save. And it's called get the horns. Here it goes. I mooed, but it didn't go off. Damn. Maybe I misspelled war stomp somehow. War space stomp, that's why. Okay. War space stomp. Here we go. We're gonna do it this time. You ready? Boom! I got it, Pink Rose. He's mooing while he war stomps. Yes. That is amazing. Alright, let's go. Unbreakable Spirit, cooldown a Divine Shield, and lay on hands. Okay. Cavalier's better than that, in my opinion. Because I haven't used any, Divine Spirit. Lay on hands. I have used lay on hands. What is Divine Spirit though? Oh no, Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and lay on hands. So my bubble, my defensive cooldown, and then the long cast to lay on hands. DPS mode activate. Getting some free holy shocks. Judging, Crusader striking. We'll use a Light of the Dawn. Another free holy shock there. Coming up on another holy shock. Here's another one. We'll use our number 8. I wasted that Crusader strike. Get another Crusader strike. Judge. Holy shock again. Holy shock for free. We beat the tank that time. It's a win if we beat the tank. I'm not going to be able to keep up with the DPS, it appears. We got our move back off of cooldown. We're going to have an opportunity right here. Move. That's awesome, Pink Rose. He said, moo, wipes everybody out. Come on, get some heals. Heal me. Heal me up to max. Cleanse that shitty thing. Getting some free Light of the Dawns here. Shit is hitting the fan. We got shit in the back casting at us. I'm gonna take a big heal there. Just burn my lay on hands. This guy needs to stop. Get out of here, bro. Usually there's a DPS interrupting those things, or at least trying to kill him. I don't have any interrupt. And nobody else is gonna interrupt. All good. What is this? Shadow damage inflicted? Okay, so it's just a short dot. I don't need to worry too much about those. This is the way a paladin plays right here. This is I feel like I'm one with the light right now. I truly am one with the light. Okay. I had to double check that I wasn't muted. Like yesterday. Oh my god. The last bit of the stream yesterday I was muted. I don't even know how long. It was more than 30 minutes. I was like very sad face. Let's get this guy. Ah, shit. Don't worry, guys. I'll work on this guy. Why can't we all just group up, guys? Okay, he needs a heal. The tankage. That's a good idea. Oh, there's an extra. I mean, you can plainly see these dark puddles, right? If the puddles are not there, or are there even when the worm is not. Why we gotta move around so much? He's like, oh, all the stuff is over there. Let me move out of the way and subvert my frost mage. Why am I dying? What the hell was that? Interesting. Maybe you want to raise me, tank? You got raise ally, correct? Did they take that away? It says Endless Torment. Inflict shadow damage to enemies within 5 yards of impact. Endless Torment. Inflict 10.7k damage to enemies within 5 yards of impact. Okay. That went off like 5 times. So like the 5 times that it went off far exceeded my health pool. Most likely theirs as well. On my way back. I think I'm ahead of people though. Okay, I thought I was catching up. Good. 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 Oh, the demon hunter aggroed. Oh no, they are ahead. I need to catch up then. Can I get by this worm? Please don't aggro. Was that my fault though? Was the endless torment thing? Did I do something wrong there? I don't know if I was looking on the ground for the impact area. This dude's got a huge dot on him. Ugh. Get out of here with your curse. Okay, so I stunned him. Apparently that has no effect on his interrupting thing there. What is it? It's happening. You ran the wrong way. Oh, did I? Was I running the wrong way? Sorry, I don't wipe here often. He said you ran the wrong way. I was like, oh, sorry, I don't really wipe here very often. I don't know the run back very well. There's Endless Torment. Oh, and we decided to get an extra guy back there just because it wasn't hard enough. Right? Look, that's what it is. See that bubble area right there pulsing? That's what killed us last time. I see. Very, very interesting. Why won't you die? Okay. No bugs. Alright. Good to go. Now, there you left. Or get trapped. I love that I can heal while being mobile. It's so good. That's why I didn't want 2 Divine Steed charges, but just to keep up with these pulls, I kind of need them. Frost Mage. So the more you DPS this guy, the more ads he'll spawn. And the ads that he spawns, you DPS to kill him. So if the DPS are too willy-nilly, then they'll spawn way too many of those things, and then everybody dies. Oh, let's not stand in the schmutz. Alright. Let's do some DPS to do some healing. 6. That one. This. Okay. So let's find out who is not attacking. Okay, it looks like the Unbound Abomination was getting nuked by the Warlock, but the Warlock was also putting in work on the ads. The Death Knight wasn't really fighting, the Mage wasn't fighting, nor the Demon Hunter or myself. So we were all dumping our damage into the Unbound Abomination, spawning more of these blood visages, and the Warlock was the only one really handling them. So it kind of sucks being a healer in that sense, because like if your party doesn't know like what's going on with the mechanics or the dungeon, you get a lot of the load kind of thrown on you. Actually, before I do that, because it's going to be instant, I want to add Coca Zappas before the chat runs out. FRZ. Continue. Add. So now whenever he logs in, he'll get that message. Yeah, it doesn't feel good to wipe, and it doesn't feel good to have party members that don't really care about the party. They're really just interested in getting the dungeon done, and they don't necessarily know the mechanics of the dungeon. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna change that though. We're gonna heal some groups so well that nobody will be able to run it without having a good time. We'll just, maybe that's a little too grandiose, but we're gonna try nonetheless to be legit a good healer. I got something following me here. Is it my friend? That water apparition? Here goes. Move. Get that move. I feel like I should have an interrupt. Or maybe I can dynamically switch my beacon of light. Oh, please don't die. Why was I taking so much damage there? This is a new one. I haven't ran this yet. Is this the mother load? Kokazappas? Oh, Kokazappa said later stream earlier. There we go. Thought that was new chats. Boy! Hello. Let's focus guy. Now this is a dungeon I have yet to run. So we'll see how we do. Damage done. So we got an enhanced shaman. Appears as though a frost mage. Blood decay and an unholy decay. Very cool. Trying to pay attention to people's health. I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot by just stopping and healing. I still got to figure out the intricacies of the way I'm set up right now. I just kind of did a once-over at a glance thing. I should probably get some water too at some point. I don't know how often I'm going to need to drink. Okay, this is the tank. The guy with the bones is the tank. Even though the other dudes went a different direction. I don't have a beacon target yet. Maybe we should beacon this guy. I'm supposed to be dynamically beaconing though. That's kind of what I was agreeing to do earlier. But we'll do that. We'll dynamically beacon. Maybe we should swap those. Yeah. We'll piggyback heals with our Light of the Martyr, and then our beacon will be what our sprint normally is. Damage that I do is currently being converted to DPS. Oh my word. Get that poison off of you. Okay. Heal thyself. Does no good to heal our beacon target. Big damage going everywhere. I need to quit healing my beacon target, but he's taking a lot of damage for some reason. I don't know if he's just a guy that's gonna stand in stuff or what. keep on hearing that goblin die, and I think that my party's dying. Oh my word. Come on guys, we got this. I'm stunned? I was stunned or something. Mind dropping a table. Where's the Magi? He's right here. He's not going to drop the table though. He probably doesn't speak English. There's a handful of folks who don't actually know the English. Or maybe they do, I don't know.
Systems engaged. Commence pummeling. Voltage increased.
Static pulse. Okay. That's what static pulse does. Let's run out of that. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna beacon this guy and just heal the melee with my abilities that do leave healing. Oh, mother flim flam. Don't die, mage, don't die. Ooh, money, money, money. Hey. Money, money, money. Oh, speaking of money. Hold on, wait. We got... What the What Gaming Townsend says, lekker. Nice in Afrikaans. South Africa. The South Africans speak. Do you play World of Warcraft? What the what? I wonder. And did I pronounce that right? I don't know if I did. Lekker? L-E-K-K-E-R? Lekker? Oh, the bombs! He died from the bombs. He just onked. What was that about? Oh, he got two-handed mace. That's a pretty legit mace. Why did we pull everything, I wonder? I wonder. People dying. I can't do nothing about all this death. Spam heal the tank. It's our only chance. Spam heal the tank. It's our only chance. Get away from the bombs, maybe. They're taking a lot of that AoE damage. We're gonna go ohm spam healing. Okay, we're recovered. Alright, let me eat, because I think this will get my drinking up too. Yeah, it does. Restores health and mana. So slow though, it's kind of slow. Level 101 food. When we get out of this dungeon, we gotta go get some water. I just aggroed a whole bunch of them. Oh shit. I got that bubble off. He just must have took spell damage. Bubble only blocks physicals. I just pulled all those people though. What a scrub. Get away from the bombs! Here, let's beacon one. Make our heals work for us here. Get away from the bombs! There we go. Rezzing. Wouldn't it be nice if we could use our abilities to help out our party members? Table! Table! Put your table... Oh, I'm a blacksmith. Nice. Come on, Holy Pally. Shouldn't be too bad now that we just have one pull. You know something that might help? My healing reaction time. I don't think it'll let... Yeah, it won't let me do it in combat. As soon as I kill this one... Ooh, the bombs! Alright, toggle anchors. Let's put our party frames over here. Party frames about right now. That should help. Now, the only downside is my buffs are going to go overrunning that. But that's okay. We'll fix it after this. Will it now? Will it really? Got a big old Azeroth monster here. This guy is standing in schmutz or something. I can't save you, bro. I don't know what it was, but you were just taking way too much damage way too fast. Azeroth infusion. Oh, pursuit. He was probably being pursued and didn't realize it. Something's pursuing me. Alright, let's get another res here. And that'll allow us to move our UI. Party frames, we'll put them about right here. Maybe up a little. We'll do it right there. That'll be in line with that. So this is minus 248. Yeah, that's right there. Right there. Lock. No bugs. Mounting on my way. W's. Oh, there's a bomb. Okay, watch out. Oh, there's a bomb. Oh, the cart. I see it now. There we go. I wonder how many times that's gonna happen to other people. Now I know to watch out for that. Oh, so he's just standing at something. I see somebody with a dot on them taking a whole ton of damage like that, and I think maybe if I cleanse that, they'll stop taking that amount of damage. And then when they continue to, that's just them standing in schmutz or something. Yeah, the melee are taking a lot of damage. And we've pulled the whole house, including the kitchen sink. And I'm gonna eat it. Alright, damage we do is now healing us. The mastermind appears to be immune to everything every time I try to attack him. It's interesting to me the themes that they pick for these dungeons and even quests and stuff like that, because they parody IRL happenings. Like the goblins, they're supposed to be the way I am perceiving this, like they appear to be like the corporate America. Like, I don't know how to put it any other way than that. Like, you know, the greedy, money hungry, make a buck at the cost of, you know, selling out your own grandma type people. And you see these grotesque experiments around and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world with technology and gene splicing and all that stuff like that. I mean, I don't know too much about the current happenings, but you could tell what's on the horizon if you've been looking around a lot. We're at a point to where with our technology we can start making Ken and Barbie doll children. Like, you want your kid to have blonde hair, blue eyes, you want them to be 6 foot tall, like, you name it, you can actually find the code that allows you to do that. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can still do this. This guy, the Ventrico Mastermind, does not appear to be going anywhere. Seems like these dudes are so tanky. They can't be stunned. Res Inc. I don't know what it is. These guys start taking so much damage I can't even keep up. Gonna drink my 101 water / buff food. QQ. I don't have a target. They don't seem amused. I guess not. I don't like running with robots. I prefer people to talk. Like, they said hello. I guess that's as much as you can ask for from a random. Well, they said hi to me, so...
If you want a job done right, use bigger explosives!
If you want a job done right, use bigger explosives! What did you say? Looking for Azeroth? Have a face full. Ooh. Sounds poison. Oh, don't stand in the schmutz. Oh man, I'm struggling to keep up here. Yep, people dying. Maybe don't stand in the Azeroth. I think that might be the key. The key to victory. The key to success. Don't play yourself. Get out of the schmutz on the ground. Healing is kind of a whole different game. Seeing the dungeon from this perspective. I don't know, I feel like I contribute so much more by DPSing. Alright, what are we doing here? How? How is he taking so much damage? Now I am. Okay, DPSing is now healing for me. I want to know what all this damage is. Like, how are people getting nuked so bad? Like, he's obviously standing in something. He had to get that cast off, apparently. I guess as a DPS, you don't notice that your party's standing in shit if you yourself isn't. Or if you yourself aren't standing in anything, that's all you care about as a DPS. But as a healer, it's like, you get to see how poorly the rest of the party's doing mechanics. I'm just letting that shaman sit there. I mean, I'm light of the dawning when I can. But these guys, I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm trying too hard to heal people while they're standing and stuff. I shouldn't heal them if they're standing and stuff. I think this is just a little too far over. But just a tad that way. There we go. Try not to pull everything. See, this is why we have two of those Cavaliers. Now we know people are going to stand and stuff, like I just did. The hell was that? Mind Blast? Crawls towards a player, detonates. Oh, okay. Got a res. That's good. So watch out for Mind Blasts, apparently. Our beacon target is still beaconed, so that's good. Res Inc. Thank you for res.
It's too far away.
Too far away. Alright, I rezzed the shaman there. There he is.
Do you bums realize how much property damage you've done?
Probably don't stand in that, right? It was all over the mage there. Yeah, something tells me you don't want to be too far away from this boss, even if you are ranged. Call it a sneaking suspicion. Oh, let's not get under that. Stun that guy. Plenty of time to move out of that stuff. And it hurts if you don't. Guy just got rocked. Mechanics are hard. I'm using too much Light of the Martyr. That doesn't look safe. Let's get away from it. I'm spam healing this DK. He's not staying alive though. No sense in punishing the shaman because the DK can't stand out of stuff. Just heal up the shaman here. Gotta heal thyself up. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Pulverize! My insurance premium!
Right here. Did I get it? Oh, I missed it. Ah, okay, I see. So you're supposed to get him over the thing you want him to smash. I get it. Buddy, why don't you please just stay healed? Let me just spam heal just you. Jeez. No. People were very hard to heal there. Or hard to stay up while they were... Oh, somebody left. Waymay? Was that the dungeon? No, right? A one-handed mace. Oh, I guess that was the end of the dungeon. I still want to see where this goes, though. We got the the GE or G3T-00T, complete with shock and bludgeoning capabilities. It's Get Oot. Get Oot. Now, I wonder if I should be using a two-handed or one-hander with a mace. I think I have better stats with this, though. Let's see. This is affecting haste and versatility along with intellect. 222. What's the item level? 243 here. Well, wait. If we get a good one-hander, then we'll, or a good shield, then we'll do that. Interesting dungeon, though. Very interesting. I don't know if I like healing that too much, though, because there's so much stuff everywhere. Let's do another. I don't know if that group is a good representation of my healing ability. Please don't die. I don't know if I am a good healer. I'm not very effective, it seems. I'm not very good at keeping alive. Okay, so if you attack those, if you attack the owners of the elemental, yeah, this guy, he takes forever to kill. Oh, he's captain. Okay, he's a named. That's probably why. Okay, there's a barricade there. Maybe we gotta get to this through this barricade. Healing is definitely a challenge. I may not be geared properly for it, though. Of course, I've just been slapping on the highest item level gear, so... I don't know, maybe I'm not using my moves effectively, because I really haven't given the flavor text of each ability its time. Oh, I got a Fading Umbral Wind. Smash the barricade with the rock. Me free, hooray! Okay, let's get out of this area so when we leave, don't just get straight back into combat. Alright, it's starting to get warm. I'm going to have to turn on the AC in a minute. Ugh. This dungeon here, we'll join voice for giggles. Kind of damage dealers we got. We got a mage here. Go ahead and give that mage our beacon. See, I feel pretty good in this group. But it's like, maybe it's different mechanics, or maybe the party's doing better at staying out of stuff. Pull all ads. Oh, they're pulling all the ads. Okay. Are we planting? Is this where we're gonna be? We got a lot of casters that are getting away from us. Threw a blessing of sacrifice on the druid there. Alrighty. I gotta find out how Judgment synergizes with my moves and abilities, because I actually don't know. I'm using it on cooldown, but I don't know if that's an effective use of Judgment.
Will become of the Empire.
This way? Yeah, this way. It feels like this is not as hard as I thought it would be. So for the most part, before I was playing BFA, I thought these dungeons were actually super challenging. But so far from what I've noticed, it's either like everybody's gonna die from something that they're not aware about, which for the most part is like avoidable damage, and then the more like you learn to not stand in that stuff, like the less of a chance you have of dying to it. So then the dungeon becomes a little bit more trivialized, I guess. I'm standing in something, I don't know what that is. Top off. Okay, this guy's pulling a lot more. We're gonna moo. That moo! I love it. It's awesome because Tauren are the only ones that can moo. So it really sets me apart from the crowd whenever I'm mooing like that. Yeah, I mean, it's how I play the Pally, I guess. The more damage that I'm doing, I feel like the better I'm healing. Or the more I can just do my DPS rotation. Like, they didn't have to stand in that noxious breath just now. They all just ate some of that poison, though. Sometimes that poison goes through the ground. Where are the mobs? He disappeared. Okay, never mind. was gonna get the mob name and report that, but they're moving along. Oh, all my moves are on cooldown. Brain fart there. Muscle memory is not quite where it should be yet. I was like, all my moves are gone. What do I do? And then I like hesitated. I'm gonna get that poison off. We're just gonna move there. We're reserved to spam heal now. I feel like this damage is avoidable, but I don't see any way of trying to get out of it. These guys aren't dying. Ooh, gem. I think it's the incubators healing. It's not a bug. The healers are still being left alive. They casting greater healing needs to be I mean, greater healing potion kind of explains itself, I thought. And then we had like 3 or 4 of them that were doing that. We lasted a while though. That was cool. But like I said, it's just like the stuff that's gonna kill you, you don't know about until it starts to kill you. And then oftentimes it's too late by the time you find out. So it's not until you can reset and go try again that you actually get past those things that'll do that. And that's reminiscent of a little bit of the way BC dungeons used to work. BC had a lot of quote-unquote gimmicks, and once you understood the gimmick, it kind of trivialized the encounter. You just had to make sure that everybody knew about those gimmicks if they were like a detriment to the entire party. And that's kind of the feel that I get from these. If you just go in like trying to hack and slash like these dudes were, then you pay for that. But I don't know if that's necessarily like anything that we haven't seen before. Did he res him? Looked like he was resing. That target has a resurrection pending. Bug for res? I think that guy's actually dead. I mean, AFK. I probably don't need all this XP notification in my chat, come to think of it. I was just curious about that for a time. So, yeah, these guys. Nice, he interrupted the heal. And our kitty... Oh, okay. No, I thought he was feral, but I guess he is a boomkin. Seems like that guy's AFK. Monkey Joe, we got a monkin. Judgment. Taking 30% increased damage from Crusader Strike. So that's what Judgment does. And or Holy Shock. So I could Judge and then Holy Shock. I think that does more damage. 2100 damage, 2100. Oh, they do the same amount of damage. But Holy Shock has a higher chance to crit, so Holy Shock does more damage. Gears breaking. I'm such an unprepared healer. I need to repair and I need to get some water. Oh. Monkey Joe, what are you doing? He's coming. Anybody got a Jeeves? No, no Jeeves. Splintered longbow. This? Oh, no. We want to switch that. Oh, we got a strength trinket that gives haste. The haste will be legit, but I don't know if I have any other trinket than those. This is a mastery trinket that gives strength. Here, let's just do that one because it's at least automatic. Okay, so Judgment increases the damage of my next Holy Shock. So ideally, I Judge, then Holy Shock. And I can continue Holy Shock. I wonder if it consumes the Judgment. Ooh. Ow. That 2 snakehead thing happened again. I don't know if I should continue to report the bugs if I continue to see them. I think somebody said that that's a good idea. to report the bugs that you see as you continue to see them. I should also keep a list of the bugs that I see so I can see if they ever get fixed. I ran out of my way to get into that. Oh, it looks like we're gonna Crusader strike. Oh, let's wait for the Holy Shock. Boom! Okay, so yeah. It does consume it whenever you do Holy Shock. Oh, I got some gloves. I need shoulders. I haven't seen shoulders drop at all. Hands, 245. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And all these rewards continue to be useful. So that's nice. Let's move. Ah, shit. He pulled him away just as I was mooing. This guy trying to get us killed. See all the swirlies? Make sure you don't stand in them, guys. Don't stand in those swirlies. Swirlies are bad. Oh, wasted that Crusader strike. I guess this guy is just gonna try to pull as much as he can. I'll just take it as a compliment. Got these mythic raiders in the beta right now. Or these mythic dungeon delvers in the beta. Pull faster. Beat the timer. What is the question mark? Broken items. One of your items is broken. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. So this guy's doing like an electric shock cleave in front of him, it looks like. Or it's just around him, yeah. Just around him. Wasted judgment there. There we go. At least I know how judgment works. Judge before you holy shock. I wonder if I can... It's a 9-second recharge on judge, but a 7-second recharge on holy shock. Instead of getting slowed down, I'll just continue to run through. I did that again. I forgot to judge before I holy shocked. Nothing refreshes the cooldown of judgment, so I'll only get that opportunity every 10 seconds to get a boosted holy shock. Did we aggro that? No, we didn't. But I'm sure Starfall will. Yeah, it sure did. All good. He needs to bring it on the other side. So you don't have to socket the eye anymore, you just gotta get it near the face. I thought you had to actually run up and click the eye socket. See, that's what's crazy. It's like all the stuff that you learn, well, all the stuff that I've learned from watching people play BFA. Like Mike Preachwile, he's done videos even on it. None of that is still valid, or I mean, some of it probably still is, but some of the things I learned from first encountering like these dungeons on his videos are no longer the case. Like the having to click the eye socket to put that orb in is a good example. Like now apparently you just have to get the eye near his face and it sockets automatically. Maybe it was too hard for people to pull that off. Let's see if I can get 2 of those off. I got 2 minutes before it refreshes. My Avenging Crusader, that is. I'm gonna save my judgment for the next guy. Oh, I should be healing this guy actually. That didn't work. Now his health's going up. I gotta wait till he actually receives heals before I can actually do that. This is kind of a cool healer boss. Healing the guy before the ads. I think the ads should be more challenging if that's the case though. GG. GG indeed. Thank you all. That was fun. Okay. So healing. Interesting. Healing. I think I may play with that some more at a later date. But I think that's going to go ahead and conclude today's episode of Eludestalwar playing World of Warcraft. Battle for Azeroth, the beta, episode 76 with our Retribution / Holy Pally today. I appreciate you guys tuning in and we'll see you next time. Good journey. Later, guys. See ya, Pink Rose. See ya, Vega. Pete Vega. See ya, Coca Zappas. See ya, What the What Gaming Townsend. Take it easy, guys. And sorry if I missed you.
We're relentless as the briny deep.